How can Muslim women understand Daif Hadith classifications? Imagine trying to build your faith on a foundation that is solid and trustworthy. That's what understanding Daif Hadith classifications is all about. Hadith are reports about what the Prophet Muhammad _FDFA said or did, and they help us learn about Islam. But not all hadith are equally strong. Some are very reliable, and others are weaker. Knowing how to tell the difference helps us stay true to our faith. First, it's important to know that hadith are grouped into three main categories. The first is Sahih, which means sound or authentic. These hadith have a strong chain of trustworthy narrators. The second is Hasan, meaning good. These are also reliable but may have minor issues that do not affect their overall trustworthiness. The third is Daif, which means weak. These hadith have issues that make their authenticity questionable. A hadith is classified as Daif if there is a break in the chain of narrators. This means one of the narrators did not hear from the previous one, or the chain is incomplete. Sometimes, the narrators might not be fully reliable or may have memory issues. Other times, the content of the hadith might contradict stronger hadith or contain hidden errors. These issues can weaken the report's credibility. Muslim women who want to grow in faith should understand that Daif hadith are not used to establish core beliefs or legal rulings. Instead, they can be used for encouragement or virtues if the weakness is mild. For example, a Daif hadith might talk about good manners or small acts of kindness. Scholars often allow such hadith to motivate us, but they advise caution. When applying Islamic teachings, it's best to relying on Sahih and Hasan hadith because they are more trustworthy. This helps us avoid misunderstandings or practicing incorrect information. However, understanding why some hadith are Daif helps us see the importance of authentic sources. It also teaches us to be cautious and seek knowledge from reliable scholars. In daily life, especially in areas like Islamic parenting, modest fashion, or spiritual growth, sticking to strong hadith keeps our practice rooted in truth. Learning about these classifications builds confidence in what we follow. It reminds us that Islam encourages us to seek knowledge and verify information. When we understand the reasons behind Daif classifications, we become more mindful of what we accept and share. So, Muslim women can understand Daif hadith by knowing they are reports with some issues in their chain or content. Recognizing this helps us stay focused on authentic teachings. It also supports our journey of faith and spiritual growth, making sure our practice is based on sound knowledge. This way, we strengthen our Muslim identity and deepen our connection with Allah through reliable sources.